Hello everyone. Okay, I wasn't sure if I was wow, my English is all over the place today. I wasn't sure if I was gonna record a video today because it's my last day on my tea shop. I'm leaving the place. I'm gonna try to keep going online, but that's another story. So, it's kind of a little bit emotional day. But I wanted to join a kind of old hashtag, tarot hashtag. Well, I think they never get old. So um, this one is all about Rider Waite Smith. And since I'm a absolute fan and lover of the Rider Waite Smith, I was thinking about doing the hashtag. So I'm gonna try to do it short because, well, I guess there's some other stuff that I should be doing right now instead of this, but hey, tarot goes first, always. And yeah, because I have, um, only three Rider-Waite decks, so in some of the questions, I guess I will be giving a short answer. This was created by, let me get this right, I hope. Two Spirits, Wonderful Simon, and Ragged Poet. They came with this hashtag. And I've been watching a few videos here and there about it, and I thought it was cool, but I wasn't feeling like I could join in really. Eh, there we go. So the first question is, what's your favorite Rider-Waite Smith clone and why? Um, yeah, the clone thing and inspired decks thing can get a little bit confusing. Brian, BCC, another wonderful man in this tarot community, did explanation about it. My brain right now cannot really think about that, so I will just answer. I only consider the decks that are actually Pixie's artwork. I didn't really think about any other deck that follows the system because there are so many, like different styles and artwork, but with the same system. I didn't even think about that. So it's hard. As I said, I only have three. I love the three of them because they're quite different. Because I cannot really spend on a lot of decks. I'm pretty selective and I think a lot. I spend a lot of time selecting the ones that I can buy. Um, so if I have to choose one right now as my favorite, don't know if I can. Well, just because it's the last one I bought and it took like more than 3 weeks to arrive. It was supposed to arrive earlier, but it took more than 3 weeks. It's okay. It's not that bad. But I was really waiting for it. It's the borderless edition. I wasn't really sure about the sepia tone, but I really like it. It's really nice. I like the fact that it has no borders, of course, and yeah, that like vintage tone. It's quite interesting. It gives another feeling to the cards and to the read. Second question is, what's your life path card and how do you relate to it? And this is a question that made me do the video. Because as I said, I watched Brian's video response, and I love the way he interpret the life path cards. The way he did it was, well, you have to sum up your full date of birth together until you get a number of 21 or lower. So if it's 23, you have to sum up both numbers. But what he did was, like, say if you get 20, you get that card, and that card is the personality card for you, and then you sum it up. Well, not that one, of course. Oh, well, yeah, it will be 2. And that one, it's the soul card. So you have 2 cards, one for personality and one for soul. I really love that. I really like the ones that he got and what he explained. And I found really interesting and very accurate the ones that I got. So, mine's... Oh, and he also added the time, the birth time, which in when you do astrological charts, it's obviously very important. So it makes sense. Yeah, I think it makes sense. Brian, you're right. I really love that. I'm not sure if I should have prepared this before. No, not today. What are you talking about? Preparing today. My brain is saying, you're crazy. I think I tried both ways. And the first one, I'm gonna do it on camera. Yes, I am. Because today is that kind of day. Why not? Ooh, sorry. Why not? Okay, so first, should we do both ways? Yeah, day, month, and year. Yep. And it's 28, so I have to 10. 10 was, if I remember correctly, the Wheel of Fortune. Yep, it is. One here. And of course, if you sum both up, it's... I saw you before. Yeah. Number 1, the Magician. So that's 1. Okay. So this will be my personality card. And I thought it was very interesting because for me this represents like surrender to changes, accepting and adapting to changes of life, to cycles, endings and new beginnings. And that's basically a big part of myself and my personality. I've always been very good at adapting, and I've changed paths many times. Yeah, it can be hard sometimes, but it's not a big deal for me. I'm a triple Pisces, so I guess I just go with the flow. Ironically, I don't know to swim. I will leave that there. Sorry for my English, today it's not good. And then the Magician, it will be my soul card. So, if I see it this way, what I already do, or more or less manage, it's adapting and surrender to the changes. And for me, the soul card, it's more like what I have to learn in this life. What's more challenging for me, which is maybe not so much surrendering and accepting and adapting to changes and to other people, but trusting and accepting and being responsible and taking action on my own power and creating my own changes, maybe. So this was one option, and the other one was adding the birth time. Yep, there I go again. I hope you're laughing, people. Laugh is good. Okay. So the first card will be number 11, which is I don't remember. And of course, when you're searching, tell me if this is not true for everyone. When you're searching for a card, it's always the last one. No. Okay, yeah, it was Justice. And then if I sum it up, it is my actually, well, not my only favorite, but it's like the one that I relate most. Not saying that I am as badass and wise as her, but come on, where are you? But it's the one that I feel more represented by, the High Priestess. So I have personality Justice, which, yeah, I try to be balanced, and I try to be just, and I try to be the more specific with language and with what I say and with what others said, that I'm trying to, when you talk about what somebody said, I always try to be as specific as I can be. That kind of thing. And just and balanced. Yeah, and try to do the right thing and try to find justice in any situation. I kind of try to be like that. And then the soul card for me would be, how perfect, the High Priestess. Again, not saying that I am there, because it's a really long journey. But yeah, I've always felt very represented by her. Like that connection with the spiritual realm and looking for that wisdom and that connection. And also not talking that much about it and not saying everything you know. I'm a little bit like that too, which sometimes can be fun. But yeah, so in both cases, thank you, Brian, again, because I thought this was very revealing and very helpful also. Interesting. Yeah, okay. Next question. Picture. So it will be your favorite major and your favorite minor. Ooh, that is hard. Well, I've said this in other videos before. My favorite major, well, as I was just saying. Thank you for bearing with me. Yeah, the High Priestess has to be one. And should I search for them? Do you want to see them on camera? I know this is taking forever. Yeah, this is another one. And, ooh, this is another one. I think that's enough for the majors. Well, yeah, the High Priestess, my favorite girl in the tarot. Also the Hermit, it's very important for me. I always loved, I know it's not the same, but the Gandalf, the old wizard figure, all in grey. We're only missing the hat, really, and the magic. I'm pretty sure the magic is there too. Yeah, the Hermit reminds me of that kind of figure that I love. The old wizard. And also, I'm a lot as the Hermit, like in the Hermit sense. The Chariot, lately I've been loving this card, and also the artwork here and the colors. There's something so vibrant and energetic and happy. I don't know. I love it. The yellow and the blue. Really like it. Um, Temperance is another one I really like. I try to feel like this as much as I can. Sometimes it's hard, especially in these days, especially today. And the Star. This is kind of my card for this year, and I'm really hoping to embrace this energy a lot more. And I try to help people when they come for a tarot reading. I always try to lead them with this kind of feeling, or at least give them some something, ideas, or whatever they need to follow this idea. Yeah. And the minors. Well, okay. First that comes to mind is I love the aces, especially in the Rider-Waite. I really like them. I don't know. There's something about this simple image, the hand coming from the clouds with this big, beautiful present. It feels really special. And I don't know. I love all of them. But if I have to choose one, of course, I will say, if I can find it, you will see it. Not this one. You know which one I'm talking about, because it's the last one. I'm having so much fun. You may think I'm crazy. Maybe you're right. I like that. What it is? Oh, come on. This one. So lovely, so beautiful, so overflowing. Well, as I said, I'm a triple Pisces, so I love it. But it's just that I've spent, little confession here, I've spent most of my life feeling like I cannot have this kind of thing. So it's almost bittersweet when I see this. But I'm better now. I'm starting to see this as something that I actually have. I don't have to wait for it. So if someone needs to hear that, there you go. You can have it. You do have it. Next one. Okay. Do you prefer the Waite Smith system or others? If so, why? If not, why not? Well, I'm more comfortable with the Waite Smith. It's true that it's easier to remember when you're seeing the cards. It's there. It's in the image. So yeah, for me it's the one that I feel more comfortable with. I do want to get deeper in it. I still have to get some good books on my hands. I have one in my wish list in Amazon that I'm just waiting for a few days when everything is settled down at home, when I get out of this place and take everything home. And I'm waiting for that day to order the book. Yes, I am going to order that book because I want it. It was a BCC recommendation. Thank you, Brian. And I want to go deeper in the Rider-Waite, like really deep in the symbolisms and everything. Because I read some books, but didn't got really deep into this one specifically, and I want to. And then, yeah, for sure, I want to learn more about like Marseille or some other. I have a Lenormand deck, which I like. I was surprised because when I bought the box, I didn't know it was tiny, but it's really cute. The design is beautiful. Um, but I think it's a little bit complicated. Anyway, sometimes I use it, but now I'm more centered on tarot, and especially Rider-Waite. So that's what I want to focus on, learn even more, and then for sure I will study some other uh, systems. But for now, this one is my favorite. I love it. I love Pixie's art so much. Thank you, Pixie. Yeah, Rider-Waite, all the way. Uh, Next one. What card is stalking you currently? What card is stalking me currently? Oof, I don't know. Um, well, these last days, it's difficult time, special time. I started tarot hashtag. It's in Instagram, but I intend to do a video also. I asked the person who did it. Oh, I should have brought it down. It's a Mad March Tarot. It's based in Alice in Wonderland. It's a fantastic hashtag. Sarah, if I remember correctly, thank you for making the hashtag. I will be talking more about it in other videos. Thing is, I started 1st of March, of course, and you had to choose a card for the month. And I got perfectly oh, come on. I'm so sorry, people. The Five of Wands. Not that it's really stalking me, but the funny thing is, this was the monthly card for the challenge. Like the first card to represent a little bit the energy. And I saw it as not so much like obstruction or problems or things in my way, more like an excess of energy, like a little bit of chaos inside myself, and also will reflect outside probably. Because yes, I'm ending a chapter and I'm beginning another one. Not too different, but yeah, there's change, and that makes you sad and happy and excited and anxious all at the same time. So you can feel a little bit like this inside and reflect it outside. And then last night I did the second day of the challenge, and you had to choose, well, you have to pick the cards and get 3 cards, draw 3 cards. Who was I yesterday? Who am I today? And who will I be tomorrow? And in the tomorrow day, I had the sun with the Five of Wands. And I was like, what? You again? But I love it because for me it represents that in the future, in the near future, I will overcome and shine a light and heal this kind of anxious and confusing and energy in myself. Because I know at the end everything will fall into place and I will be fine as I was before, and I will keep going with what I love, which right now is, tarot. Yeah, that's it. 23 minutes, my god. Next one. Cards you look for first in any style deck. The make or break. Okay, yeah. I have a few ones. Actually, majors, I think, mostly. I do look at the High Priestess, of course, the Hermit, of course. I like to look at the Star, the Chariot. Okay, these ones are the ones that I already talked about. But then I found, it's kind of funny, but I found interesting that I always look for the Death card. And if I like the depiction of the Death card, it's pretty easy that I will love the whole deck. Where are you? Again. Almost the last one. Yeah. If I have to be honest, not that this depiction it's my favorite. But yeah, last year I somehow become fond of skulls and skeletons, that image of death. There's something in that smile that I find really tender and cute. So I think if I have to say just one card that I look especially to see if I like it, it will be the death card. Next one. Your first and last Waite Smith. This is gonna be fast. My first Waite Smith, believe it or not, was the mini version, and I bought it last summer, right before going public with the tarot service. Like before that, I was reading only for myself and maybe for a few friends, if they knew that I did this and they wanted a reading. But after that summer, I decided I will get out of the tarot witchy closet. Yeah, and I started my public tarotist journey. But yeah, it is actually, I really like this edition. The colors are soft. The black lines are a little bit thinner, yeah, than the standard version. It's not the best quality. Some people already talk about this in the videos. But I really like the vibrant colors. But the mini one is so damn cute. The colors are softer, as I said, and I really, really like it. And it looks so cute when you do the readings. I use this deck for when I do readings for clients. I use another tarot deck, standard size, and then if I need to pull out more cards, I use this one. And it's so cute. That was my first one last summer, and then I got last month of last year, I think. I got the standard one, normal one. I don't really look years editions or whatever. And then the last one I got this month. No, sorry, last month, February. We're already in March. Is what the borderless edition, which is this one is from last year, 2017. I noticed that on the box. My first and my last, the mini and the borderless, with the normal standard one in the middle. And I would love to have some more, but I can wait. How many Waite Smith decks do you have? Okay, I already said that. By the book or intuitive reader? I think it's important to have both of them, because you need to know the meanings. You need to know what the illustration is telling you. That's why I want to go deeper on the Rider-Waite, to notice details that I haven't noticed before. And that's why I also love this tarot community and the hashtags we do, because you learn so much from everyone, and you learn different points of view. That's fantastic. I love it. But yeah, you need to know what the symbols mean, what the image is telling you. You need to. It's also good to have like a history background on the cards, but also intuitive is very important. I think it's so important to connect with the cards that you have in front of you, and just try to follow your intuition and channel something.